Tonight, we will be preparing a romantic dinner. Hello, I'm Elsa. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, we will be demonstrating how to make a romantic dinner. And for that, I have invited a dear friend of mine. She is a wonderful cook. She's very creative, very inspired, and she is a romantic. And who better to invite on my show today than my darling friend, Ariel Riggs.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for being here. I'm excited.
Yes.
Tell us.
Okay, so today we have on the menu a beautiful salmon fillet marinated in pesto and white wine sauce. And Elsa's going to make a beautiful, what is it?
Well, it's just an appetizer of crudité with an organic ranch dressing because I thought it would be very easy to have something to nibble on while we are preparing the meal.
I like it.
And then you have also?
We're going to make a beautiful arugula salad with some avocado and a little bit of pine nuts to season them. And we'll have that on the plate as well.
Okay, so let's start with the crudité. It's very easy. Ariel, will you help me?
Yes.
Here's a knife for you. Basically, it's a very simple dish because you just slice the vegetables, organic vegetables that we got from the market, and we add some organic ranch dressing at the bottom, and it looks very beautiful. Now you want to get the dressing at the bottom. Now don't worry if you manage to get some of the dressing on the glass. We can always clean it up with a napkin right after. You did an amazing job, Aria. What's the other one?
Okay.
Okay, so now we take our vegetables and just decorate our little glasses.
Well, that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
I love it. Beautiful.
It's very beautiful, very easy. And then it gives you an opportunity, if you are cooking with somebody, to go ahead and sample your food while you're cooking. It's delicious. And you can feel free to double dip because it's your own little bowl.
Right? Definitely. Try it.
It's delicious. It's elegant. Isn't it?
Okay, I love it.
So this makes a great appetizer for your meal. It looks very elegant on your plate. And also a great snack while you're cooking.
All right, so next we're gonna make the basil marinade with white wine. So we'll start. You can hook me up there.
Okay.
We're gonna start by cutting some beautiful basil leaves.
I'm gonna blend this, right?
Yes. And take the stems off there.
Okay.
And also to that we are going to add some pine nuts. And we're gonna take a pinch of salt and pepper as well.
We're using Himalayan
There we go.
salt.
Lovely. And then we're gonna take just a little bit of lemon and take the juice. Thank you. Okay. And that's good. And then I think we will put some, we're gonna use coconut oil, and Elsa can tell us why we're using coconut oil in this marinade. We're making a marinade, not a traditional pesto sauce, but a marinade pesto sauce.
Traditionally, in the pesto sauce, you would use olive oil. But because we are marinating the salmon that is later going to go in the pan that's very hot at a high heat, we are going to use a coconut oil that is very high resistant to the high heat.
And good for you.
And it's actually very good for you, so that's why we're choosing the coconut oil. And then while I'm doing this, you want to tell us what our other ingredient is?
Well, we are going to add a very beautiful wine that Elsa has selected for today.
I learned this from the French chefs. If you're using wine in your recipe, please choose a nice wine that you would like to drink. Do not use cooking wines because the quality of your food will be affected. So you want to use a very nice quality wine while you're cooking.
That's beautiful.
Delicious?
Yes. Oh, that is delicious.
That's delicious. Now I had this coconut oil in the refrigerator, which is why it is solidified in this fashion. If you have it at room temperature, it will be more in a liquid fashion, like an oil.
Okay, and to that, let's add the wine. And then to finish, let's add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. All right, let's go.
Okay, in the blender. I need a little more wine.
Okay.
It will evaporate anyway when it's in
yes,
this.
more wine.
Just to give it a little more. Sometimes we need to taste it to make sure it is exactly what we want. Ah!
What?
Just gonna dip it back in there.
We can double dip. That is
so
really
good.
good.
Oh my god.
That's really good.
Yummy. Okay, get the salmon.
Okay, let's get the salmon. Okay, so we have our beautiful salmon fillets that have already been washed, and so we're just going to season them with a little bit of salt and pepper.
And I chose 6 ounces for each of the fillets.
Perfect.
You
A
wanna keep
nice
it
light dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's put some of that beautiful salmon marinade on there. Perfect. Alrighty, so from here we go into the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes.
Excellent. So we're going to save the
We're
rest
saving
of the
a
sauce.
portion to use at the very end to put on the salmon after it's cooked. Okay, and that's the sound of our fish being ready to be taken out of the refrigerator. So we've had it in for approximately 35 minutes or so, and we're gonna have it sit for maybe 5 or 10 minutes just to get back to room temperature before we put it in the hot pan. Okay, so we've pre-prepared some quinoa, which is, we're using this in lieu of rice. It has a delicious nutty flavor and a wonderful protein content as well.
And basically it's just 1 cup of the quinoa and 2 cups of water. It's very easy
Very
to
simple.
make. And in the very end, before you serve it, you fluff it a little with a fork, and it's great to go with your salmon.
Perfect.
So we'll put this aside.
Okay, so we're adding some coconut oil to the pan that is already hot, and we'll get our fish going right in there.
Now you want to put it on the side that has the skin first. So it gets nice and brown, and let the heat transfer up so it starts cooking the salmon.
So we're going to do about 3 minutes on each side, and we'll give it a little check, and then they should be done.
So we've chosen wild-caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. So I think it's ready, Arielita. When it starts to turn this soft pink color that you see right here on the edge, it's telling you it's time to flip it over. Another 3 more minutes and it's ready to be served. So we need to prepare the salad while this is being made. And Ariel's gonna make the salad, I'm gonna plate the quinoa, so when the salmon is ready, everything is ready to go.
Love that beautiful salad bowl you have. So we're going to prepare a quick salad. I have a very sharp knife in my hand.
Yeah, always concentrate when you have
Okay.
knives in your hands. Well, yes.
Okay.
And you want some lemon juice, right?
Absolutely.
Make sure.
salt, just some natural seasonings for the salad. We don't really need a full dressing. And a little bit of that beautiful truffle salt.
Yummy.
Looks amazing.
And we're going to use a cold press organic olive oil.
And
So
a few
easy
pine
to
nuts.
make. So delicious. I have to get the pine nuts from the refrigerator.
Okay. All right. The truffle salt smells amazingly
I'm
truffle.
gonna put you want to put the salad first and then we'll add the salmon?
Beautiful. Sounds good. So let's take a little mold for the salad.
I love how you take your time to create everything so beautiful, Ariel. Take your time. I think it's very important when you're preparing something for someone to really show that you care, that you're taking your time, that you're giving your love through your meal.
Absolutely. It's so
Beautiful.
true. We'll take a little mold,
Beautiful.
that, and then we'll do the other one. All right.
Hold this and we'll take the salmons that are ready. Beautifully cooked. Perfect. Oh, that looks so good.
It looks gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's plate this up with a little garnish and pour some wine, no?
We also have some extra of the sauce that we made. Shall we add a little bit on top?
Please do.
Now traditionally, if you are using a sauce that has wine, you want to cook it to evaporate the alcohol in the wine. But because this is a dinner that is for adults, that will be accompanied with wine, it's okay to not have cooked it. But make sure if you're offering the sauce to children, please cook the sauce so it evaporates the alcohol. Our theme, I guess the pignoli nuts, you could say, are our theme, that we use them in the pesto sauce, we've used them in the salad, and now we are using them on top of the main plate. This really looks delicious, Ariel. You know, as we were choosing the recipe, we were thinking, what about for a romantic dinner, something that caters both to him and to her? And our director was saying, you know, girls, men are easy. Do something that really girls would love. And it's so true. If the girl likes it, the guy will eat it. And this is so beautiful. I would love to eat this whole entire plate, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Let's try it. It's cooked to perfection.
Fabulous. Romantic dinner indeed.
Cheers. And you don't need a man to enjoy a romantic dinner, let me tell you. You can do this with your girlfriends, really. Don't you think? With your mom, with your daughters.
With yourself.
Well, don't do it with the daughters, because this is alcohol. Unless she's over 21.
ID's required.
Well, you better take that off.